Hello and welcome to Ask an Addiction Specialist. I'm Dr. G. I'm the Chief Clinical Officer at Beginnings Treatment Centers.
My name is Tarek Grace. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of a treatment center in Orange County. I'm also the Executive Director of another center in Orange County. I'm also a recovering addict and a medical doctor by education, experience, and training.
We have put this group together for the purpose of tackling the problem of addiction. This is a very huge, problematic, complex problem that everybody is trying to grapple with and solve. It's not easy to really solve. And as a result, we have put this forum together because we want your opinion. We want your engagement, because the answer to really solving this problem lies within this collaborative approach.
There's so many myths about what's really going on with addiction, and many people don't actually even realize that addiction is a disease. And like most diseases, at least many, not most diseases, there are treatments available after diagnosis has been established. So the idea of Ask an Addiction Specialist is really to provide a platform where families of addicts and addicts themselves can reach out to get questions answered and ideally get guided into seeking the most appropriate form of treatment available for them. There's so many different stories on what works, what doesn't, what's a good treatment, what isn't good treatment, what is drug addiction, what isn't drug addiction, how it starts, what are the different methods of treatment, and even being able to truly diagnose and establish that somebody does have indeed a problem which requires treatment. So this is kind of cutting to the chase, and rather than getting somebody's uneducated opinion about this, is getting the opinions of specialists who work in this field and both have conceptual as well as experiential knowledge in the appropriate and effective treatment of this disease.
I, as a licensed clinical psychologist, can contribute with my knowledge and skills in terms of what addiction is, the etiology or the root causes of addiction, where it comes from, how it is maintained, why is it difficult to beat, how come it takes a very long time for a person who is addicted to get rid of this problem in their lives, as well as some advice, tips, and clues for people who are not addicted or not struggling with this, but they are in relationship with one of their family members, a spouse, a child, a parent, even co-workers and good friends who are struggling with addiction. It's a very ugly type of a disease and disorder that affects our loved ones or ourselves, and we really need to come to their help or our own help. So we have created this community in order to achieve that goal. We have a series of other professionals here at Beginnings Treatment Center that we have put together for the same purpose. They will be talking about their role and how they can contribute to this cause. Please feel free to share your concerns. Any questions that you have, please post them on this forum. We will be glad to answer them as best as we can. We are all busy professionals, individuals. Everybody has their busy life, but we will try to answer them as quickly as possible, and also direct you to the right resources if we ourselves cannot help. Thank you for joining us.
My hope is that people reach out to us with questions that they might have, questions they might have about their loved one, about themselves, to really try and remove the stigmata. Most people don't want to acknowledge that they have a problem, and just like any disease, if you don't acknowledge that you have it, there's no point or even an ability to treat it. Who would take a medication for an issue that they don't believe they have? So in order to get awareness and really do this in an unbiased setting to where there's no judgment regarding this, and we treat it factually, clinically, for exactly what it is. And my hope is that it removes the barriers that people have sought out previously because of shame or fear of repercussion, and can ask people directly and get some information that will help guide their decisions.